Welcome to another episode of the Oxygen Not Included series, and we started off by making it so the storage box can accept the meals that we make. So yes, as noted at the end of last episode, the problem with the priorities was me, believe it or not. So yes, I got that set up. I've outlined kind of where I want some stuff, because I want a fertilizer maker, also known as a compost. So we need to get that compost made, and then we need an area for our bathroom set up where we can dump some of the stuff that's currently on the floor that I don't freaking appreciate. So there's that. We'll get some of this stuff cleaned up and then start building down, but first I'd like to start researching. Is that really how far down the line it is? No. Okay, here. Pressure management. So we're going to get the advanced research completed. This will also give us the job board. And then after that, I'll move down here to pressure management, so I can really shut this off from the rest of everything, because I don't want the polluted oxygen in the base. And so if I put both the polluted water and the polluted dirt down into here, and then I can close that door, we should be good until I'm ready to deal with all of that. Because I'm not. Oh, look at that little baby. It's so tiny. Alright, so where is this guy? There was one up in here somewhere. This must go down in that direction somehow, which is cool. Then after this area, I think I'll probably put maybe some storage over here, just because there is so much chlorine, and that'll help fight any bacteria that ends up on our supplies. So that'll be good. So we need a sink here. I might wait until we have like the water system running, which will be a little bit. Alright, then I don't remember what else I was doing, so I'm gonna just kind of let them work through maybe getting this built. I don't know why it's taking so long to get built. I think actually I noticed at the end when I was editing that we were out of sandstone. So let's take a look. 700 kilograms? I don't know what that is. kg? I think it's kilograms, but I don't know. I just might have sounded dumb, but that's not a lot. Especially when we need 20 tons. So, I'm gonna get some more of this dug up. Some of this, because we are low on the metal bits. Let's go ahead and go a little faster. I do kind of wish that if they couldn't reach a certain build job, that it wouldn't take the material, if that makes sense. So, you know, this stuff they can't reach. It's well into the dirt. Because I use it for planning, and I don't want it taking up what's materials I have if they're not going to be able to use it anytime soon, you know? Like, I hope they don't end up having boxes full of sandstone and being like, well, you know, we're going to be using that in the future when we dig down here when this needs sandstone, you know? They're also taking their time on getting up and digging this. I guess it's because we need the research, somebody running this, and somebody cooking, so I can see why not much getting done. So since the battery got up, May was able to do one task, but now that the battery's going again. Alright, so I was kind of hoping to wait until this here was dug out to get another dupe, but it might be worth getting another one. So I'm gonna check what we have in our printing pod. So just taking a look through these guys, and there's one that I found quite amusing, because they always spawn with like a little description of the dupe. And for Nicola over here, this one once claimed that he could build a laser so powerful it would rip the colony in half. Nobody asked him to prove it, which I think is amazing. He's also not like the best. He has quite a bit of attributes. He has like 1 in a lot of everything but athletics. And to compensate, like, it looks like he just got a ton of terrible, not terrible, but negative traits. He's squeamish, narcoleptic, unconstructive, and then quick learner is like the one positive, but most people only have 1 red one. He's got 3, so that's pretty amazing. The biggest problem for me is that he is destructive when he gets stressed. He cannot care, he falls asleep anywhere, he can't build. So... and I don't know. I don't know that he's worth it. Not that those are negatives, but the destructive is kind of a problem to me. These two, their stress doesn't bother me, but the Marie's kind of a potential just because of the iron gut, so she ignores diarrhea. She's got a high level in cooking, which is really nice. She'd like to be a cook, so we could, you know, hire her there once we have the jobs set up and I'm less bitter towards it. But this interior decorator makes it so she has a problem with the decor around, and that's going to be a problem we already have. It's already going to be a huge stressor on our dupes, as we saw towards the end of the last series that I did. It's just, yeah, it's not something that I'm very good at dealing with yet, especially not in the very beginning where they're surrounded by rocks, which would just make her upset. So, and then this guy, he has a really high kindness and he's a good caregiver and everything, but we aren't really getting damaged or sick in any way, so I think I'm gonna have to reject them all and then wait 3 cycles to see about another one. I just don't feel like it's worth getting a subpar dupe, you know? So I'm just gonna have to do with the 3 that we have right now. I love the little sounds these babies make. I don't know why they make them. I thought it was when they hatch, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But they make these little woo woo sounds just every once in a while, and it's super freaking cute. Good morning, Dups. I feel like it's not making the sounds that it usually does. Food storage. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. I wonder if I changed something in my settings. Let me check. Alright, so it does say it should be playing music in the morning and play automation sounds. I've adjusted this a little bit. I've turned on the music. I've turned down the ambience. So let me know if you guys think it's better or worse or whatever. Also, I still don't have a whole lot of names for pets, so don't forget to leave those down below so that as we get dupes, we can name them after your cute little animals. Oh, we have a hatchling egg. Hi, little buddy. It's incubating too, so I'll probably just leave it there for right now. I was playing, this was a while ago, I was playing one of my own games, and, okay, let's get this set first, get that up to a 9, and get this guy down to a 6. And I had this egg that my dupes had picked up, and they put it in a little place, and it stopped incubating. It's like, no, I actually want to hatch this one. So I had them not store it there. And the next time I check on it, it's not incubating. I was like, what the? Why is it not incubating? And I check it again, and they've moved it to a different container. And so there was this like 2 or 3 in-game days where I was chasing after my dupes and telling them to stop putting the egg in these locations that I didn't know I had enabled allow to eggs. Excuse the helicopter in the background. We don't get those very often. It's only the hospital helicopter. So, hope everything goes well for whoever needs a ride in it. They actually wondered if they were gonna have to send me on that, to Seattle, which would have not been fun. That's like 6 hours from where I live, and it was like, please don't send me there because I put bacon on my own face. Please. It's bad enough without having to go that far from home. We know people over there, so we could have stayed there and that would not have been a problem. But I don't like heights, and flying into a different state 6 hours away wouldn't have been fun. So I didn't realize that the ration box itself can be refrigerated. Because right here it notes that it's unrefrigerating, which confused me because I didn't think that there was any way to make it refrigerate. But it says the temperature above it makes it spoil more quickly. So it makes me wonder if we put the ration box in a room where the air and the ambient temperatures is that much cooler, would I not have to dedicate the power to a fridge if I could just like maybe passively keep a room cool. It's interesting. The other thing you can do, I think, is just put it in a room with chlorine. Doesn't sound great, but you know. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Snoops. Sorry. Well, it is time to pull out the clipboard and make some more marks because somebody's putting germs everywhere, and as soon as they start covering the food in germs, everybody gets sick. And germy. So, Snoops. Germy one more time. Oh, gotta mark that better. And you. So you've both been germy twice, and you've both peed on the floor, and good chance hasn't done anything wrong. Could you all start following his example? He's also derpily happy because of no reason at all. So you guys could just take some lessons and be more like Chance. That'd be nice. Oh, I know why. Okay, this needs to move. The sand needs dug up at a very high priority because they don't consider this something they can use because it's entombed because of that sand. I don't care where you're going with that. I need you to do this instead. So I thought I would note something here. The new update will be coming out next week, or this week. Depends on how terrible I am at getting these out when I want to. But next week is the new update, and it looks like they're going to be changing some stuff that has to do with the dupes themselves, including they'll be adding windows of time where they'll do things for themselves. So this is the time they'll shower, the times that there'll be activities like playing games and hanging out with the people around them. And so there'll be these, hopefully you'll be also able to kind of adjust when it happens. But yeah, you'll be able to control like how often they go to the bathroom and shower and take care of those kinds of needs. And that will all lead to something called quality of life, opposed to being purely based off of, you know, I'm surrounded by rocks and their life is terrible. So stress is going to be changed to where it's dependent on this quality of life. And so making things look nice, giving them good food, giving these activities that they can do, all of this is going to help improve their lives. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm pretty much always excited for their updates and seeing how it affects the game. The only thing I'm concerned about is if they all wait for that break to go to the bathroom, will there be more accidents? Because instead of going whenever they need to during the day, will there be this time where everyone in the colony needs to go to the bathroom? Because if that's the case, we're in trouble. I also noticed that I'm getting a lot of mealwood that's not being harvested. Does it have to be harvested by a farmer? Because that would be inconvenient. Also, I need this hatch to go back to sleep before I try to get anyone to harvest this, because I don't want him eating any meal wood that fall on the ground. Look at all this lice. After she's done printing this, I'm definitely taking this off the queue, and I'm making it so no one can eat them. Which is fine. Syri is getting the most stress out of everybody, and why is that? Because of the decor expectations? Do you expect things to look nice? Sitting here like, why aren't they putting this thing away? Well, because of the same reason as last time. It wasn't marked to allow it. It's really funny. So I have it check with the check mark, right? And then once this guy, a new thing is discovered, it goes to a dot and it doesn't allow that thing. But when I do the same with the storage boxes up here, if I just hit the check for organic and I don't check again, it will auto check the polluted dirt. So that's kind of inconvenient. I wish it was a little more uniform on how it worked. But, you know, whatever works. Well, we'll get there. Oh no. I can't handle it. It's too cute. They're sleeping. The little tiny morphs are sleeping. Can you hear their little tiny snores? Oh, I was going fast forward through the night and I was like, what is that sound? It doesn't sound like any of the dupes sleeping. It's like, it kind of sounds like when they make their little happy sounds. They're so freaking cute. I want them everywhere in my base. Not even fair. Are you the little baby that was down here a minute ago? Or was there not a baby down there? Huh. Thought there was. Yes, I'm desperately waiting for the next dupe. What are you doing? I need another dupe. I don't know that. I don't think I'm gonna be as choosy as I'd like to be. I think I have to choose somebody from the next one. It's not working. I'm not getting stuff done. I need one more dupe. Look at Chance's little tiny curl in the back. Oh, I've never taken the time to notice. I feel like I can zoom in more than we could before. Maybe I just don't do it very often. I feel like I haven't been able to zoom out as far as I used to, and I guess it feels like I can zoom in more than normal. Who knows? I don't know if anyone has ever noticed this. No! Wait! No. Okay, no one's germy yet. How? How is the wash basin dirty? It's not even built yet. What? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, caught it before we had a problem. But yes, this is not... Our wash bin is not going to get used. So let's cancel that. I canceled that, right? Okay. And then dig at a 9. Okay. Let's get that done. So one, they can get to the bathrooms, because right now if anyone needed to go, they would be on the floor. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Nobody germy? Are you germy? I can't tell. Okay. Yes, but she will be getting that cleaned out. Only upset if they're germy outside the bathroom. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the name of this save and this world is the Uncomfortable Base. I really like the name that they randomize. They're quite fun. Yes! Okay, thank God. Let's pause. Invalid construction location. Oh, well, they're working on it. Choose a duplicate. Unfortunately, they all are binge eaters. So I guess that takes that out of the equation. I don't think I'm leaning towards Ruby, though she does have a high thing in ranching, and she has the iron gut, so she would ignore diarrhea. I think the other two may be more... I'm leaning more towards. One has an 8 in learning, which is pretty nice, but that is something that improves by doing research. He's a quick learner, so anything he does, he'll learn faster. He's sharp as attack and learns new skills with amazing speed. But they actually both do, both Bert and Turner. Grease Monkey means he likes tinkering, but he wants a supply job. This one has a 3 in strength, which is really good, because I don't think strength is anything that can be improved, and it makes tidying go 75% quicker, and they can carry way more in their... They have a bigger carrying capacity. He can't build, but the other 3 can. So I'm kind of leaning towards Bert. And funny enough, though this would probably make more sense as the other puppy, we're going to be naming this one Hopper for Halsey's dog. So thank you for the name, and we'll be printing Hopper. Great shot. Let's get a screenshot of that. Maybe. That one. That's the button. I don't know if you heard it, but I got it from Steam. That's a good shot. Welcome to the base, Hopper. He's getting right to work, which is very nice. Finally. God, that's been there since the end of last episode. So hopefully things will run more smoothly. We'll have to keep an eye on food and germs. Alright, good. So this guy, let's set to the left. they don't have any reason to wash their hands going in because they will just be getting germy and then washing their hands on the way out. So, and it wastes more liquid to have them washing both ways. So, yes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Welcome, Hopper, to the family. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.